Good evening, my name is Adnan, and today we're going to discuss the outsourcing of jobs and why it should be regulated. So the outsourcing of jobs to other countries should be regulated because of the impact that it is having on the American economy and the unemployment here in our country. So why do companies outsource exactly? There are multiple reasons. They include reducing and controlling operating costs, improving company focus, access to world-class capabilities, freeing internal resources so that way they can focus on some other initiatives, and maximizing the external resources as well. Another reason companies might do this outsourcing is because they are partnered with another company so they can share the risks with one another. So everybody thinks about the positives of outsourcing, but nobody really considers the negative impacts that it has on our country and our people. And pretty much it really hurts our economy. There's loss of managerial control in regards to the company ownership and the outsourced materials. And there's a decrease in customer satisfaction. A lot of quality problems occur when work is outsourced and it really isn't managed hands-on by the owning organization. So loss of jobs hurts our economy. There currently our unemployment rate here in the United States is 14 million individuals that are available for work but that are currently searching for full-time opportunities. We also have 7.5 million employees that are unemployed and 5.7 million that are working part-time but that would like to work full-time. So in all, not outsourcing these jobs could provide jobs to everybody that is unemployed in the United States, and it could also provide opportunities for every single person that is a part-time employee to switch over into a full-time position. This is especially bad during an economic downturn because we need jobs here in the United States in order to boost the economy. We need to employ our own people and they need to spend the money that they're earning in our country. If we outsource, the money that is being earned by the outsourcing company is not being spent here and it is not helping our economy gain traction. So once again, there was a study done and every single person in the study agreed that outsourcing was not a good opportunity for the United States, and 69% said that during an economic downturn, outsourcing might be the leading cause of an extended period of a recession. So regulating outsourcing, if we regulate outsourcing, that it would really benefit the United States, especially if we start taxing offshore work and if we give initiatives to the companies that are in the United States to keep employees here and give them tax breaks. And once again, these companies would be paid to keep these jobs here in the United States, keep our population employed, and keep the money circulating within our economy and not somebody else's. So finally, in regards to giving tax breaks and things like that, there have been a few instances where states gave certain companies tax incentives in order to keep jobs and not outsource. One of these companies was Carrier. Carrier was offered a $7 million tax break, and this was an initiative in order for them to scale back their outsourcing. They originally planned on terminating 2,000 positions, and because of this tax break, they were able to terminate only 1,000 positions and keep the other 1,000 positions still here in the United States instead of offshoring everything to Mexico. Another company, the New York Aloka Aluminum Company, they had a much larger incentive in order to keep jobs. They kept 500 jobs here in New York, and they received $21 million in tax incentives from the state in order to do this initiative. And overall, all these were contract-based. The aluminum company, it was a 3.5-year contract. So once that expires, there will have to be another contract in order to keep those jobs within the U.S. and not outsource. So the effects of regulating our outsourcing, like I just mentioned, customer satisfaction will increase. especially for customer service outsourcing companies. When a customer here in the United States has a problem, when they reach customer service, they will not be speaking with someone that is 3 time zones away and somebody that can barely speak English. They will be able to interact people in their relative location, and the communication will be smoother and faster, and the problems will be resolved much quicker. Not only that, but quality problems that occur outside of the United States will be minimized here, and our customers will be much happier. Company costs will decrease. Even though it seems promising to go offshore and pay less money in wages, if companies keep work in the United States and the government is giving tax breaks, overall it could even out or even be an opportunity for the company to maximize its operations here and increase their profits. The company growth and the future of the company is positive if this is done, especially with all these new generations of college graduates that are coming out that are looking so desperately for work. They have opportunities that will be available to them. Instead of taking jobs that are not in their major, they will really be able to focus on what they're passionate about and make a difference here in our economy. And finally, there's no partnerships. The companies will be solely responsible for everything they are doing, and they will have full control over their operation and everything that they are doing as a company. No other company will have input on what to do and how they should be tracking their operations, their expenses, and so on. So to summarize, we went over outsourcing and why it is done. However, we did also discuss the negative aspects and why it absolutely needs to be regulated. Does anybody have any questions?